Now, if you can just sit down and pay close attention to what I'm about to teach you in this video is going to be changing your life and the way you see stuff on the internet, because I'm going to be exposing a lot of fake jets and crypto gurus right here on this video. I want you to pay close attention to everything I'm going to be saying on this video, because right here on this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys a strategy that is going to work for you in withdrawing from your virtual wallet. And before I even show you this video, I will be showing you live proof right here on the screen that this stuff actually works. If you are someone that cannot follow instructions, if you are someone that cannot sit down, watch a video, understand it, pay close attention, this video is not for you. This video are for people who are ready to learn, people who have the understanding and can actually go and make their own research and confirm if this video is going to work for them. If you're that person that have the kind of mindset, this channel is for you. So I want you to pay close attention. Like I said, everything is going to be written on the screen, every instruction. And before I start the video, I'm going to be showing you guys a live proof right now. So this is going to be a live verification and withdrawal using the Bitcoin method. So as you can see live here, it says Bitcoin and it's actually $0. So I'm going to be making withdrawal to this Bitcoin address. As you can see for yourself, it says goes down in here. The wallet is 0 Bitcoin. There is nothing in this wallet because I just created the wallet. Okay, so I'm going to be making the withdrawal to this wallet, this Bitcoin wallet. Okay, I'm going to be making the withdrawal right now. I just paste my address here and I'll click on send Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some captcha verification. Once I'm done, I'll click verify. And as you can see, it's already sent, it's counting. Okay, you can see I'm doing some stuff right here. It says on this page, it says total amount of requests. You can see it, total amount of Bitcoin sent. You can see it plus the fees. And it actually come right. I'm going to cover the numbers. You can see. So it said we sent also Bitcoin to this address right here. And if I come back to my wallet, okay, you can see it says Bitcoin received 6 hours ago. You can see the button for send and receive. So I can actually send out this Bitcoin to another wallet. And because the video is blur, this is actually a screenshot of the Bitcoin sent to the wallet. Okay, you can see the receive button which I used to receive the Bitcoin, and I can actually send this Bitcoin out to another wallet. I covered the amount of Bitcoin I received. Okay, this is like a proof to show you guys that this thing is going to work for you. It will not work for everyone, of course, but it might actually work for you. Okay, so the next phase of this video is where I'm going to be explaining to you guys the whole process, how it's going to work, what is going to work and what will not work, if this is actually possible or not. And also I'm going to be answering questions from my Instagram. So make sure to stop whatever you're doing and understand what I'm going to be showing you guys in this video, because it's going to work for anyone at all that has the requirements and is eligible to make these withdrawals. What's up guys, on this video I'm going to be doing a step-by-step tutorial. It's going to be a full tutorial showing you guys how you can crack a Bitcoin puzzle, and I'm going to be explaining everything in this video and showing you guys live proof and everything you need to know. And even if you're new to Bitcoin, Ethereum or blockchain, you're going to be understanding what I will do in this video, because everything is going to be plain, nothing is going to be blur. All I want you to do is to pay attention to what I'm going to be teaching you in this video and make sure to understand, process the steps I take. And also, if you have any question, you can comment down below, and don't forget, all the links will be in the video description, so don't forget to check it out. And also, if you want to work on a virtual wallet, All the links will be in the comment section and the video description. So let's get started.
In today's video, we are going to be trying to crack the Bitcoin puzzle number 66. So this is a address that was set up, some people think by Satoshi. There's a bit of a speculation on that, but basically each address has been created in a special way that allows us to attack it, and if we attack it and open it, then we are well within our right to collect the reward. So at the moment, this particular address has 6.6 Bitcoin, which is worth $425,000. And in today's video, I'll be showing you the process of how we can try and attack this wallet and see whether we can win the prize. Okay, so let's talk about the Bitcoin challenge in a little bit more detail. So this has been going on for quite some time. I think the wallets were originally seeded around 2015. So some people believe it was Satoshi, other people have different ideas on that, but it's quite an interesting thing. So what is the Bitcoin challenge? Basically, someone decided to seed 256 different Bitcoin wallets with various amounts or incremental amounts of Bitcoin, from very tiny amounts all the way up to quite significant amounts. In the biggest wallets now, they're holding 15 BTC, and the ones that we're going to be focusing on today are holding 6 BTC, which is currently worth around about $425,000. So quite significant amounts of money if you can get into one of these wallets. So the reason why these wallets were created was basically as a test or proof of how secure Bitcoin is. So each of the wallets were created in a special way. So normally you would have very high entropy on the seed of your Bitcoin wallet, but these wallets were created with very low bit entropy for their seed phrases or the seed creations. So what that means is that the wallets that when they was created, because they had such low seed entropy, they're basically very easy to crack open. So the bit entropy starts at very low, sort of like down at 1, and then it sort of continues up. Here there's quite a good chart to kind of explain the possibilities with each increase in the bits. So you can see down the left hand side is the number of bits, and then here we have the possible sort of combinations. So the one that we're going to be looking at today is 66 bits, and then you can see the corresponding level of difficulty. By default, Bitcoin wallets are normally created with much higher seed entropy, and then therefore you can see the difficulty. They're basically unbreakable. But the ones that we're going to be trying to crack into today are much lower difficulties, and some of them have already been, quite a few of them have already been cracked. So let's just scroll down this page a bit. I'll put a link in the description because this is quite a useful page. It's got lots of information on the puzzle itself, and also what wallets are available, what ones have been open, all that sort of stuff. So you can see here the very first private keys were literally sort of just down here. So here you can see the private key. So this just had literally a 1-digit private key. That entropy seed that was used for the private key. And so you can see that's there. And then it just sort of continues on. So starting from 1 is the lowest, and then it goes all the way down. So all of these wallets here that you can see in the center, these all had small balances on, and now they're basically, all these green ones are basically all now empty. So we'll scroll further and further down, and then we kind of get to the more interesting ones, or the ones that we're going to be, or the ones that we're interested in. So we've got this one here. So this is the one that we're going to be trying to get into. So it is puzzle 66. So it is this wallet with this address. If you just go to the Bitcoin Explorer, you can see it here. So this is the address up there. This is the current balance, and like I say, it's $425,000 US dollars. So quite a significant amount of money. And if you do basically break into this, then you're free to keep that money. That is the understanding of the challenge. So further down you will see as well this, so you've got a puzzle 70, 75, 80, 85, so on. You will notice that these ones have already been opened. So you might be wondering, well, how did someone break into those ahead of the easier ones? And the reason being is that the creator of the challenge release the public key for each of these ones that kind of in these 5 increments. And what that means is that they could be attacked because the public key is available. You can attack it much easier. The work required is much lower than with some of the other ones. So that's why, if you're wondering why these other ones have been cracked before these easy ones, that's the reason why. So this is the one that we're going to be targeting, this number 66, and we're going to be targeting with a kind of CPU cracker. So let's continue on with that. Okay, so the program that we're going to be using is called Key Hunt, and it's by Alberto BSD. So I'll put the link in the video description. It is a Linux based program, so you will need some form of Linux, Ubuntu or something to run this program, but the operation is really easy, the installation, everything. So I'll go through all of this with you. So the download and build instructions, again, I'll post them in the video description up here. So this is what we are looking for. Let's open up Ubuntu. I'm just going to oversize the text just to make it easier for you guys to read. So we've got our commands, and I'm just literally going to copy and paste them one at a time. So just off screen, off the browser, we just need to paste those in. Okay, this is to be expected. So you might find this the first time you use Ubuntu particularly, you might find that you need super user permissions. So before you type your command, if you just type sudo, and then you will need to enter your password. In this case, because it's like a fresh installation, it's not really required for this, for the update and upgrade, but we'll continue anyway. So we'll let that run and complete. That's fine. So you might get this error about this front end lock. You can proceed regardless, it's fine. So next command. Next one. So these are all just the packages required for the build and running of the program. Oh. Just a typo there. Okay, this is the final one of that part. Okay, so the next part is to clone the repository. I'm noticing sometimes, I don't know, I think it's kind of like a glitch. I've had it before where sometimes you need to restart Ubuntu and you can then paste sometimes. But you can just paste it through like the context menu, or you could just manually type it. But yeah, let's clone the key hunt repository. And then we want to cd key hunt. And then we want to make If you have any problems with the make, there is also a make space legacy, and that might work for you. I find that it works on like ARM machines. Okay, that looks good. So if it's installed correctly and you don't have any errors, then you should be able to run the help file. I'll just open that. So it's key hunt H, which is actually not what I wanted to see, funnily enough. Sorry, that was actually my mistake. It's actually -H. Yes, that's better. That's what I was supposed to see. Sorry, panicking just for a moment there. Okay, that's great. So let's just close out for a moment. So with the key hunt, it also gives you kind of like a basic kind of setup. So it's actually this part here. So this is going to be the command line for attacking that puzzle 66. So what key hunt has with it, let me just show you. So we've got these tests, and then in here we have all the tests. So you've got like test 66, and all there is inside is a Bitcoin wallet address. So what it's going to do is the program is going to run in test mode, trying to break 66-bit keys. And if it finds one that corresponds and matches with this address, then it's basically going to say stop, and I found this address for you, and it will show the Bitcoin key at that point. So that's what's inside these text files, just to show you. So if you go back down again, so to kind of just explain a few of the I don't know all the various commands, but these are just a few of the basics. So let's copy that and go back to Ubuntu. So it's going to start running the program. So it's going to be using address mode. So it's going to be checking that text file for the address, which is located here. The Bitcoin is the entropy or the seed kind of entropy. So it's going to be using 66-bit seeds, and it's looking for compressed addresses. The other stuff is like quiet mode, and I'm not sure what the S refers to. But we're just going to let it run just for a moment. You can change lots of things like the threads and things like that. I'm not too sure, I haven't used it at the moment. You can change it. Let's have a look. Let me just control and see, just stop this for a moment. So I'm on my laptop. So this is, it's got like an Intel i7. So let's go 8 cores. Let's just see if we can increase that performance. And then we're just going to start that again. Okay, so that's basically it. That is the program running. So it's using all of our cores, and it's probably slowing down as the laptop gets a little bit hotter and hotter. So on this device, it's currently searching through 10 million keys per second, and it's going to keep on doing that until it finds something, or if you cancel it. Oh, sorry, one other important thing is there's lots of different things that you can do with the configuration on it. At the moment, this -R means it's going to be using a random mode. So it's going to be picking up random keys within this range. You can also predefine the range. So you can say start at number 1, for example, and finish at 1 million. You can do different things with the range, but at the moment it's set to random, which is probably preferable. So what that means is that if you just close it and then restart it, you're always doing like a random search. So you're kind of not going to lose where you are in that search process. So that's it. Okay, that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching it. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you found it interesting and informative. If you did, please give it a like. I really do appreciate it, and subscribe if you're not already, and join our happy little community that we've got going on here over here. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next video.